Hi, my name is Daniel Davis, and you can find me at danieldavislmft.com. Today I'm going to talk about emotional intelligence. So emotional intelligence is related to our social skills, our emotions, our awareness of our emotions, our motivation, things like that. I'll go through more specifically what it is. Our IQ, or intelligence quotient, is a concept that comes from intelligence testing that's been controversial and been around for many years. Intelligence testing tends to focus on math and language skills, whereas emotional intelligence has to do with our relationships and our emotions and so on. So the thing that came out many years ago was that our IQ is important, but our emotional intelligence is just as important in our ability to succeed in life. That our IQ helps us get a job and in certain kinds of fields, but our emotional intelligence enables us to progress in our occupation, to move up, and to be successful. Emotional intelligence is really a concept that's been held up as very important, and now many schools teach emotional intelligence, and many companies hire based on emotional intelligence. Johnson & Johnson is one of the companies that does that, and they found that employees who are identified as having high emotional intelligence tend to be much more effective in their leadership positions than those who don't. So there are 5 components of emotional intelligence. One is self-awareness, understanding your own moods and your own motivations and how these affect other people. And to be able to achieve self-awareness, you need to be able to know what your emotions are and to be able to understand them. And people who have high emotional intelligence, this component of self-awareness, tend to be confident, they tend to have a sense of humor, and they tend to laugh at themselves, and also they are aware of their impact, their impressions on other people. Another component of emotional intelligence is self-regulation, which is our ability not to react to our impulses, our ability to calm ourselves down. This is really important. This allows us to be conscientious of other people, and also allows us to handle change well, to adapt, to accept change. It also allows us, when somebody's complaining or is rude to us, we don't necessarily respond with hostility or rudeness. We're able to respond with grace and kind of understanding that they're just upset and they're looking for somebody to vent or to express their feelings with. The emotional brain is much faster than the thinking part of our brain, so it only takes thousandths of a second for our emotions to come up, and then our thinking follows. So that's an important thing to understand and be able to work with as a person. And these are the kinds of things I work with when I do my work with patients. Also, internal motivation is a third component, and this is understanding how you're motivated. People with internal motivation are motivated by a desire to learn and to be better people, and they're not as driven by status and by power and wealth. And also, people who have internal motivation are able to take initiative, and they commit themselves and complete tasks, and they also are able to persevere in the face of great adversity. Empathy is a fourth component, and this is the ability to understand other people's emotional reactions. And this is only possible to be empathic with other people when we understand our own emotional responses. When we are mature and we have empathy, then we're perceptive of other people's responses and emotions and other people's interests. We're proactive and we're able to work with other people's reactions. And we handle social situations, the stress of social situations like office politics, we're able to do a much better job with. The fifth component of emotional intelligence are social skills, and this is identifying social cues, and which allows us to build relationships with people and build networks and connect with people. Here we're able to, if we're mature, able to communicate well with people, listen and respond. We're able to influence other people, be leaders, and we're also able to manage conflict well. So this is Daniel Davis, and you can find me at danieldavislmft.com. Thank you.